Alright, so here it is, the Final Four playoff game between Veterans Memorial Brownsville against Smithson Valley. So the way it was in the first half, it was off to a bad start. Like Smithson Valley scored right away. All of a sudden, Smithson got the ball back. They had a good drive and they scored once again. And you would think that Veterans had like a little bit of heart in them in the first half. You know, they were doing everything they could, but Smithson Valley had Veterans' number, and Veterans couldn't really do anything against that defense that Smithson had. It was already 14-0. Smithson had the ball again, and once again they scored. The Veterans quarterback, Storm Montoya, was doing everything he could to get the Chargers right back in the game. You know, he made this nice run right here. But then on the next play, he had nowhere to go. He was just sacked for a loss over here. There was one particular play where I thought it was kind of dirty. Like, you know, they said it was a clean play, but that looked dirty when he did that wrestling move. We got him right here and just threw him back. And, you know, that kind of shook him up a little bit. So by the time it was halftime, it was already 35-0. Second half, Smithson continued scoring, pouring on the points. And by the time you know it, it was 49-0. But then all of a sudden, Veterans was right there by the red zone, and Storm threw this incredible pass for a touchdown while being hit. And I think that's the hit right there that kind of hurt him, shook him up a little bit, and he was just out for the game after that. He voluntarily got out and he told the coach that he couldn't anymore. Veterans gets the ball back, and then again, the running back does his job and scores a touchdown. So now they're down by, I don't even know my math, but they're down 49-14. Y'all can put on the comments how many points is that. But then Veterans gets the ball back once again, and they pull this drive where they score once more, and then all of a sudden they have 21 points. So they're down 49-21. They end up scoring 28 points to get within 28, but that was the end of it. You know, at least Veterans showed hard. They showed that they weren't going to go out like suckers. And, you know, at the end of the day, you got to give them a round of applause because they had a great season. You know, nobody expected them to go this far. They made it as far as they could. They were a Cinderella team, and hey, you know that they made some history for Brownsville. You got to give these guys a lot of credit for what they did. Got a lot of juniors on that team. They're going to come back next year as seniors. There's a lot to look forward to this team. So this team right here has potential to repeat what they did this year, or maybe even do better. Who knows?